Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Pisces, we're going to look at past, present, and future energies for you today, Pisces. We're going to start with the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck, followed by the Rider-Waite Tarot. If you would like a private reading from me, there is a link in the description of this video showing, the link will take you to all the information you need to know. That's all I have to say. All right, Pisces, let's get started. Pisces, past, present, and future energies. In the past, I was about to say the word risk. There was a risk. You took some sort of chance in the past, maybe a leap of faith. You could have also felt like you were teetering on the edge of a cliff. Jeez. Yeah, could be. Okay, that's in the past. Presently, it's complicated. Complicated. So something that's complicated. There's maybe a situation that you're trying to understand. Maybe there's a situation that you find yourself in and it doesn't make sense to you. In the future, honesty. In the future, there's some sort of honesty that comes forward. It could be you're being honest about something. It could be you expecting some type of honesty from someone around you. Differences is at the bottom. Let's see what the risk card is all about. This was in the past. You're taking a risk, taking a chance, petering on the edge of a cliff. Rather than worry about how things will turn out, why not take the leap of faith? No matter what happens, something important will be experienced. This is a sign that you can prove something to yourself, and when you accomplish it, you will be proud that you did. Another meaning here is to ask yourself about your next action. Is it worth the risk you are taking? If the answer is no, don't do it. If yes, I will give you wings to fly and will catch you if you fall. This symbol also brings a gentle warning. Your risk shouldn't be motivated by boredom. This is a symbol of consequences as well as courage. Well, that's interesting. Well, I can hardly wait to see what that is about with the tarot. Okay. What was this risk towards for Pisces in the past? What was this risk towards for Pisces in the past? The Six of Pentacles. Some sort of charitability? Being charitable here? Giving of yourself? Okay. How is that risky? How is that risky for Pisces? The Moon. Because you didn't know how it would be taken. You didn't know how it would be received. It could be a secret way of giving in a way here. Maybe you were giving secretly. That's odd. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Well, there's you, the Hanged Man. The Three of Swords. And the Strength card. I want to say it feels like giving of yourself in some way that feels like it's a big part of you. Well, there's two cards here actually. There's like the Moon card in the tarot is you and the Hanged Man is you. So it's like in the past there was a way here that you could give of yourself, but it feels like it's in the physical, right? With the Six of Pentacles. So by giving of yourself in this way, it feels kind of risky. Like if it's not received well, if it's, misunderstood, like if some way that it goes wrong, it feels like that has a lot to do with how you see yourself. Maybe how you see yourself. There's a lot of courage that goes out with this. It's kind of like maybe even just being who you really truly are up front and out in the open. And there's a possibility here that this may not be taken well. So that requires courage. It also requires the, I guess it also requires like the idea that you could possibly end up hurt on the other side of something or feeling bad. How did this risk unfold for Pisces? The Knight of Swords. It's a risk you took. I feel like it's a risk that you took. So, okay. And how's that working out? It's a risk that Pisces took. The Four of Pentacles. It's not... Oh, now you're protecting against an uncertain future. Oh. Judgment. The Magician. Okay, I feel like you... Okay, it's given me this vibe here in the past that it was kind of like do or die sort of thing here. I don't know what it's around. Yeah, I don't know. It could be honestly any area of your life here. It could have something to do with your career. It could have something to do with like really showing up authentically as yourself in a group of people that you haven't done that with before. It could be voicing something that you feel really strongly towards as well. But I kind of, okay, I feel like you took the risk. And it's interesting because it looks like by taking the risk, though, you find yourself trying to protect yourself. So I don't want to say that it didn't go the way it should have, but it may not have gone the way you hoped it would. Because now it's almost like you're on the other side of doing this and trying to manifest something, like trying to have a new beginning in your life. So, okay, that's interesting because currently the energy that you have is complicated. Drawing the symbol reminds you that sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be next to impossible to understand them all in the moment, especially when you most want to find an answer. Right now, things are complex, and only time will help you put all of the pieces of the puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complications can make for deeper and more mature experiences. Oh, wait a second. What did the risk say? It said, don't take a risk simply because you were bored, right? Did it not say that? Yes, your risk shouldn't be motivated by boredom. And then here, where was that? Just remember, simple can also be boring. Did you try to stir the pot? Maybe you did try to stir the pot. Because this is funny. Because simple can also be boring. And complications can make for deeper, more mature experiences. So I don't know. Whatever's gone on here, it's a deeper, more mature experience for you, possibly. Don't try to figure this one out. Just be open and follow the threads of life's mysterious web. Oh, that's so interesting. Maybe you're like, I don't know how I got myself to where I am. So, how am I here now? How am I in this position? So, you've made something more, something now has more depth because I feel like because you took some type of a chance here. So now because of that, there's more depth in your experience, but it might be more complicated. The Page of Wands. There could be some sort of communication here between you and yourself. Maybe it is you and yourself, Pisces, but you and someone else. Maybe this is like a complicated conversation. Or it could be kind of like you may have also had like, you know, if you have like just a 1 or 2 word chat with somebody, and then after you could kind of think to yourself, well, maybe they actually meant it this way when they said that. Like, you know how a word can have a double meaning and depending on the context of how it was used. So there's some sort of, it's complicated communication here is what you're presently involved in. Some sort of complicated communication. The 8 of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. That's odd. It's almost like you're unaware that somebody is watching you. Or somebody's unaware. There's something or someone paying attention to something. Are you having a conversation with somebody and somebody's paying attention to it? Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Oh man, this could also be like you could be dealing with somebody who's involved in a complicated situation as well. You may not be getting, I don't know, you might be getting mixed signals from someone, or you may be confused about somebody's response to something. But it kind of feels like it may not have something to do with you. It could have something to do with something else going on around this person. There could also be somebody here who is feeling sort of maybe defeated or sad about a situation. Who's not seeing this with the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Wands. I want to say it's the person communicating. The Ace of Cups. Who's not seeing this? The Ten of Wands. It almost looks like somebody who's carrying a large emotional burden. Somebody who's carrying like a big emotional burden here isn't seeing what's going on, or seeing, tell me about this Page of Swords. This really looks like somebody who's being observed and doesn't know it. Who's observing here? The Knight of Cups, the Death card, and the Chariot. Well, there's both Scorpio and Cancer energy here. I don't know. I feel like it's this King of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is watching you in a complicated situation, or somebody is watching you, Pisces, because the situation is complicated and this person may not know what to say. Oh, that's interesting. Honesty. Maybe somebody's not being honest in this situation, so it's making it more complicated than it needs to be. So that's your future. In the future, you have honesty. Now is the time to be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want, what you're thinking about, and what your motives and real feelings are. Honesty is the way to truly step into your power. When you choose honesty above all else as your goddess, I will send you courage to do what's right. This is also a time to demand honesty and integrity from others. You have a right to get clear messages. There is the greatest freedom and power in telling the truth. So that's interesting. That could either be you or someone around you. Like, if you feel like there's something here that you really need to say, that you really want to say, then I'm going to say it's probably you. Or you need to say something to clear something up. But this could be, it could be vice versa. Like, it might be something that somebody needs to say to you, or somebody needs to be honest with you about. Honest with what? What is this about? What is this topic about? Oh, some type of deception. So someone's going to come clean. Someone's coming clean. What's this deception? The Six of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Tower. I don't know. Somebody could have done something here that had a very life-changing effect on you. Or maybe you had a life-changing effect on someone. I don't know. There could even be somebody breaking a rule. It could be somebody breaking a rule here. Somebody's going to be honest about breaking a rule and the consequences of that. What was the rule? I feel like there was some type of a rule broken here. Ten of Swords. The Rule? Oh my gosh. Breaking a rule. Breaking a rule. Like backstabbing. Painful endings. Man, shit, Pisces. What the hell's going on? You're going to get, like, somebody done you wrong here. Somebody done somebody wrong. Somebody's been sneaky. Why were they sneaky? You're going to get some sort of honesty from somebody. The Tower. The Four of Wands. Four of Wands. The Two of Pentacles, the World, and the Four of Cups. It feels a little bit like somebody's been doing some kind of like fuckery here. Like, what is going on here? There's some sort of... Why does it look like somebody here has been trying to... It looks like somebody's been trying... Or has, I'm going to say has. Somebody has done something here that has broken a rule. It may have even broken some type of tradition. And in doing that, it's also brought some type of an end to a friendship. Or it could be a relationship, like beyond a friendship. Like it could be a romantic relationship. Or it could be some sort of family connection here. Honesty. Now I'm just going to pull out a card here and see what it says. Ooh. Wow. Justice. This is like serious. This is something that needs to be brought to light here, Pisces. And it feels like whether somebody chooses to do that or not, it's kind of like the universe will make sure this happens. Like if somebody's making a choice here to not be honest, then the universe will orchestrate a chain of events that will cause the truth of something to come out. Justice. It could even be something if you're looking for some sort of a diplomatic solution as well, and you've been having difficulty getting that will come through. The Queen of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Star. No, this is good. This is something that really... Why do I feel... I said something like that for Aquarius. But it's a different vibe. Maybe that's the theme. Maybe that's a theme this week. It's like, theirs was something that needs to come to light. Something in the darkness that needs to come to light. Yours is like some sort of truth. Oh, I wonder if it has something to do with like a planetary shift. Like something's going to happen here. You know, like a planet is moving into a position and like truths come out. Things hidden in the dark are visible. So yours is honesty. There's some sort of truth here that is going to come forward that has either been very difficult for you to get. I don't know. Wow. That's, yeah, there's a lot behind that. The King of Wands is at the bottom. So I don't know, maybe a King of Wands is involved in this. Maybe this has required a lot of courage and independence. I'm going to go do in the extended, Pisces. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what is an unexpected truth about yourself? What is an unexpected truth that you have learned about life? And what is an unexpected truth what is an unexpected truth about someone around you? There's two options in the description below for the extended. If you would like to follow me there, thank you so much, Pisces. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.